Harry Potter is actually a movie about chess. Let me explain.
It's a chessboard.
It's finally time to start rewatching Harry Potter for the bazillionth time, and what's great about it is that every time you notice something new. And the importance of chess in the franchise has most likely already been talked about. But anyway, here's my take on why the scene from the first movie, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, sets the mood for the whole cinematic universe. Let's just admit, only starting from the Blood Prince, Harry becomes a somewhat active character. Before that, he is the main hero, but he doesn't seek Voldemort and doesn't react to the inciting incident. He goes on with his life, not trying to avenge his parents or whatever. He goes into the Chamber of Secrets for Ginny and Hermione. In the Goblet of Fire, he is simply trying to survive. And the Philosopher's Stone in the first movie also falls into his hands by accident. Now, knowing that he is completely inactive during first 4 movies for sure, and maybe even the 5th, we can look at the chess game from the Philosopher's Stone.
Alright, Harry, you take the empty bishop square. Hermione, you'll be the queenside castle. As for me, I'll be a knight.
Ron sacrifices himself in order for Harry to continue the game.
Harry, it's you that has to go on. I know it. Not me, not Hermione, you.
This sacrifice foreshadows how in the future, while fighting Voldemort, a lot of people will have to die for Harry to defeat the Dark Lord. The theory is that Voldemort and Harry, being alike, which is emphasized all the time, represent the kings on the chessboard. They are, frankly speaking, useless because the victory is carried out by other chess pieces. Take Harry. He becomes the first young catcher because McGonagall vouched for him. He wins in the Goblet of Fire, not being of certain age, because his name was thrown in by Mad-Eye. He comes close to Voldemort thanks to Dumbledore. Harry never actually seeks Horcruxes or even tries to learn about them. Dumbledore basically hands the knowledge over to him on a silver platter. Harry has to do everything else himself though, but that's a whole nother story. Same goes for Voldemort. For a very long time, he can't do anything without the Death Eaters, but while Voldemort has objective reasons for inaction, Harry just doesn't care and wants to live in peace. So every other character and his or her actions are aimed at Harry being able to defeat the Dark Lord, or at least not to die for the time being. They let Harry do nothing, believing in the prophecy and moving him further like a helpless piece on a chessboard. Their combined goal is to protect Harry and help him fulfill this prophecy, even though he doesn't seem to care honestly. And the same goes for Voldemort, who is, as I've said, very passive and weak at first. And so, if we take chess, the actions of each piece on the chessboard are aimed at killing the opposite king or defeating him. That's what Harry and Voldemort's entourage are trying to do. And Endspiel is the moment when kings become the most valuable pieces on the board, and that's what happens when Harry and Voldemort go one-on-one. Some other pieces also can become stronger, and some characters from Harry Potter also have a tendency to do that. For example, Neville, who at first is no more than a pawn, but at the end he has a sword and kills Nagina himself. Harry Potter, resembling the game of chess, also explains why there are so many deaths in this franchise. Victory in chess is impossible without the death of some key pieces. So the first movie is a literal sneak peek at what we are going to see. People are gonna die and Harry will remain passive till Endspiel.
No! Don't move! Don't forget, we're still playing.
It's pretty strange that I love Harry Potter while deeply disliking inactive main characters, and that's probably the magic of Harry Potter. Let me know in the comments which part of the franchise is your favorite. Do you like passive or active Harry? And have a nice day and never stop watching great movies and TV shows.